What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with today's video, everything that I'll be talking about today will be linked down in the description box. And also, before I get started, I've been posting my community posts about great deals or when I post a new video or future polls and stuff like that. So I'd appreciate it if you guys can check out the community posts. And also on my Instagram stories, I have been linking great deals, great sales, and I've been more active on my stories. So if there's like a quick find, like the Coach pillow tab, the Coach heart bag restock, Michael Kors finds, or all of my favorite brands, I make sure to leave them all on my Instagram if you guys have been enjoying them. So I just kind of want to make all that public announcement. Wearing this Marc Jacobs set, I'm wearing the skirt with the top. I believe my Farfetch code is still valid. We're not here to talk about Farfetch, but it is still valid, and I'm living my Marc Jacobs fantasy today. We're gonna be talking about 9 of my favorite Nordstrom finds for the anniversary sale. So I want to talk about the one that's not, because I was going to do a top 10. And the first one that I'm going to be talking about, guys, the Barefoot Dreams blanket. I always get asked, and on Instagram I asked you guys about the Barefoot Dreams blanket, and I have this one. I bought mine from Nordstrom Rack. So right now Nordstrom Rack, even in the stores, they're full of inventory on the Barefoot Dreams blanket. But I want to say you guys should skip the Nordstrom anniversary sale for the Barefoot Dreams blanket, and you guys should go buy them off of Nordstrom Rack. It's a little bit smaller, but it is the same quality. I've had this one for about a year and a half. This one is in stock on NordstromRack.com in the exact colorway. It's this kind of a creamy with white detail trim, and like I said, I've had this one for a while and it's been holding up pretty well. There's no stain spots. This is my car blanket, so everywhere I travel, or even my travel blanket, this one goes with me just because it's the most compact one. So if you are considering a Barefoot Dreams blanket, I have one. I feel like I don't need more than one, but I do think it's worth the money. But I would buy them off of Nordstrom Rack or QVC, and I'll make sure to leave the links for those down below. But I would say skip the anniversary sale on that find and buy them on the sister website or on QVC, because I always get asked about the Barefoot Dreams blanket. I love them, but I would say the other two places are a little bit worth your time to purchase, and you save a little bit more money. So now let's go ahead and go with the actual list from the Nordstrom anniversary. So number 1 is going to be this duo set. So this set comes in at $35. It is a $50 value, and these are both sold full price separately on the NECESSAIRE, Sephora, and Nordstrom website. Although you guys have been knowing, I always get asked what's my favorite lotion, body wash, all those beauty products. Like I said, I always talk about it on my Instagram story and my LTK. But these products right here, I've been using. This one's a little wet because it's been in my shower. This body lotion is sickening. I don't like lotions that have a scent for the most part. I like ones that don't smell like anything because I like my fragrance to smell. This one does have a scent to it, but it's not overpowering. I like my actual fragrance to make the statement, and these do not interfere with it. They are perfectly really great. This is a multivitamin for both of the items. I know a lot of bloggers, and I hate the word influencer, talk about this brand a lot. I have never worked with them, but I've been using these products for, I want to say, well over like a year and a half, even going on 2 years. I have been through countless bottles of both of these items. Last year the version did sell out, so I feel like this year they're really well stocked. But for $35, yes, it's a lot. You do get incredible value. When you think about it, Bath & Body Works lotion is about 15 bucks, 16 bucks. So when you kind of think about it, it's around the same price, but I find that the quality of this is a little bit better. I used to be a big Bath & Body Works Victoria's Secret fanatic when it came to lotions and all that stuff, but I just noticed that it would clash with my fragrance. So these are perfectly high quality basics, but that don't interfere with your fragrance, especially if you love fragrance. I think these would be really great, and they keep me sickening all year long. And so the NECESSAIRE set is $35, but I do think it's worth it, and I've been through countless of these, and I think that this is the perfect way for you to stock up without necessarily buying them at full price. Item is also going to be a beauty buy. I'm actually due for a tan, and so I have my mitten here ready to do. This is the Tropez tanning mousse. Now it goes right here: 1 hour light, 2 hours medium, 3 hours dark. I usually like mine to be like an hour. I just like a little bit of a splash of color, especially for my birthday. I'm gonna be wearing this sickening outfit. Virgo season is among us, amigas. And so I want a little bit of color because I am pretty uneven. Like My neck does not match my chest does not match my legs. I definitely do want to be fully even in a color. And I have been using this Saint Tropez for many years. I think I've been through a few bottles of these throughout the sale. I still have a little bit left from last year, so that's why I'm not gonna go ahead and repurchase it because I already have it. But if you are looking for a great tanning lotion, tanning mousse, a tanning product, this one is perfect. And I think the issue for me was a lot of it leaves stains and issues on your clothes. This one does not. And I have been to sleep with this where I wake up with a super orangey tan. I've woken up where I get such a dark tan. But I will say one thing about this mousse, it never has been orangey at all. I'll take a shower and I'm good and have that wash color. It doesn't really smell, it doesn't leave any stainage on any clothing, and it is perfect. So if you are thinking about a really great one, I think this is $50, but I do think it is worth the money. If you are looking for a tanning item, this is perfect. So I do want to go ahead and talk about this. Next item that I want to talk about is going to be an item that I have been using for many years. It's a piece of clothing. $330 and it's $529 after the sale. This is an item that they carry all year round. So you know how on the anniversary sale, some stuff go to the rack, some stuff gets sent back to the vendor. This is an item that Nordstrom carries all year round that just happens to go on sale around the anniversary. And I don't think I've talked about this before in the past, but it's going to be the All Saints leather jacket. And I happen to have the men's version. There is a men's version on the anniversary sale, which I'll leave linked down below, but the one I'm referring to is the women's one. This is probably the best leather jacket. Even at full price, if you watch reviews on this jacket, nobody really says anything bad about it. I've had this probably for, I want to say even close to 3.5, even 4 years. I remember when I first worked at Nordstrom, my manager had it. And then once I had All-Star, I bought it. It was on sale. And so the All Saints leather jacket is the ultimate leather jacket that you need without necessarily breaking the bank. And I have used this, abused this, worn this even here in the Texas heat in Houston, in Dallas. This has traveled with me to a lot of places, and honestly, there is no wear and tear. I mean, there's a little mark here, and that's because I got scratched from behind. But other than this little mark right here, the leather is impeccable. I have no wear or anything, and if I have a little spot, I get a little bit of the leather cleaner, clean it off, and it takes everything off quite well. So if you are looking for that classic biker leather jacket, because let's be honest, a lot of contemporary biker jackets are over $1,000. The Anina being one's over $1,000. Vince, Theory, our Veronica Beard, Let Moto jacket. I don't think they have one right now in the lineup, but in the past, they're over, you know, $1,200, even up to $1,500. Even certain brands go up to $4,000 to $5,000 for a leather jacket. This, I've had it forever. It's been through the gigs, it's been through everywhere. If you have been thinking about the perfect leather jacket, I think All Saints, you can never go wrong. And so I want to say, if you have been wanting the perfect leather jacket, I think it is worth it. And I'll enter some photographs of me wearing the jacket throughout the years, so you can see that I've actually been abusing and wearing this jacket. And I want to say it's 100% worth the money. So if you are considering a leather jacket, I think this is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and purchase. This item is also All Saints. I think All Saints makes incredible leather, and that's one of my favorite things that I like to purchase from All Saints. All Saints has this beautiful tote that I cannot believe is still in stock. It retails for $229 and it's $153 on the sale. And so it is the East-West leather tote. It has these beautiful top handles, and then it has this longer strap on it, and then it also has a pouch on it. I cannot believe that this is $153. And I'm gonna show you an example of the leather. So I've had this probably for over, I want to say maybe 2 years now, and it is this leather All Saints. It's made out of the same leather, so I'm kind of showing it to you to compare it. Buttery, leathery, soft. The hardware, everything has been holding up pretty well, and I've used this bag, especially when I got it 2 years ago. I still have it because I think it's such a core crossbody. I believe they still have this in the main line, but the tote I think is a really great one. If you want a non-branded tote that's leather, that's gonna hold up, that has an extra pouch, it's multifunctional. I have never seen a great tote on the anniversary sale that's really great leather for under, basically I want to say under $150. It's a $153, but for $175 after tax, I don't think you could go wrong with it at all. So if you have been wanting the perfect leather tote that has a little bit of edginess, because we will say All Saints is a little bit more on the edgy side, I would say, babes, it's definitely worth it, and I think you should definitely go for it. I've heard nothing wrong about All Saints at all when I worked at Nordstrom. we would see what would get damaged out a lot. All Saints was one of those brands that never got damaged, and the clients were always satisfied with their All Saints purchase. So this All Saints tote, definitely worth it. And if you've been wanting a nice tote, I think you should definitely go for this one. The next item is going to be from Dagne Dover, and it's going to be the Landon Carryall Large Water Resistant in the color Coyote, and it is $200. It's $134 after the sale. Now it's only in this color, but I happen to have not one but two of them from past years that I bought in full price with my own money, and I want to tell you that it is worth it, especially if you're into this kind of like rusty orange color. I think it's perfect for right now, but I feel like this kind of rusty color can take you easily into the fall season after all the anniversary sale is made for items for the fall. And so I think that this is a really great duffel bag. I'm quickly going to talk about some features. So firstly, Dagne Dover branding here. As you can see, it is the older branding on it because it's changed the logo. A longer strap that has little D-rings here that you can carry it with the additional strap on it. I tend to just carry it like this. I love this because you can put it through your luggage. And so you can put it through your luggage and you can roll through the entire airport. You can put your cell phone in here, and this is pretty deep, so it will fit most phones in here. So not only can you put put it through your luggage, you can put your phone here. It comes with a longer strap. It has the regular strap. It has this little rubber detail that you can kind of make the handles together. The zipper on this is so smooth, like this is so smooth. Like all my Dagne Dover items, the zipper has always been smooth. I've never had any issues with them. And then on the inside it has a zipper, and then it has this little pouch right here, which I tend to put more electronics like my portable charger and stuff. And then it has another little compartment here, and it is lined in this neoprene. And I always get asked, do you wash your Dagne Dover's items in the washing machine? I have in the past, and I do wash my makeup bag from Dagne Dover all the time, and it will look brand new. I have not washed my duffels. I have washed the backpack, and it's been perfectly fine. So if you've been wanting a nice duffel bag, I think the one from Dagne Dover is definitely worth it. And the fact that I have not one but two of the identical ones says a lot. Next item is going to be the Dakota medium backpack neo. It is $195 and it is $123 on the anniversary sale. I have the OG, the original version, when Dagne Dover first got introduced into Nordstrom. So it has Dagne Dover, like I said, the older font. It has this zipper. I have this little Harrods bear when I went to London. And the back, so what's different about this version versus the new version is the new version has the sleeves where you can put it through your luggage. This one does not. It has this little Dagne Dover branding. It is neoprene. Like I said, I've washed this backpack. It's holding up pretty well. And then what I love is that it's very tech friendly because you can put your laptop here. You have two zippers here pretty well, and then a main zipper. And this is just like my to-go. Like I still have like a bunch of sunscreen because you know I'm the sunscreen queen. It has everything that I need for it to carry. And I like that color because this color, I find that you can it kind of pops out a little bit more. So if you lose your backpack or if it's through the airport, it's more easier to recognize. And then on the side it has these zippers where you can put your phone or your wallet for more extra security. I don't really use these pockets a lot because I tend to have my phone in my pocket, but it does have that, and it has this water bottle compartment both sides. And what do I have here? I have this little Hollywood thing that my friend Lizelle gave me when she was in LA. And so the Landon backpack in the same color as the duffel bag, I think it's worth it. Next one is going to be the Tumi just in case tote. It retails for $100 and it is on the anniversary sale for $70. So it looks like this. So it's kind of like in this kind of brownie color with black handles. And then in the back, it has a little place to put it through your luggage, and it comes in a little pouch that you can fold it. And so let's say you go traveling overseas or to Mexico or Canada, you know, you can put more stuff in it and it's nice and foldable. I want to say this one is a little better than the Longchamp one. The handles are fabric versus the Longchamp ones are leather, and sometimes the leather ones get in the way. And so I do prefer the Tumi one. I happen to have the classic black one. People always ask me what's my first designer bag. This was like one of the first ones ever, is this Tumi just in case. So I don't even think I put this in handbag videos before, but I've had many years and I've washed it in the corners and everything. It has Tumi right here. And in the back, it has a little luggage to put it through here. And it's literally like a big nylon, you know, black hole. You can literally put everything in here, but it folds down really, really nicely and really small and compact. And so I love to take this when I'm traveling, just because I can always put a lot, or even when I'm going to the grocery store, it just folds down very easily. You can easily put it in, like, let's say this tote right here, and it is all ready and good to go. And so if you've been wanting kind of like that Longchamp tote vibe, but maybe you don't like the handles, the Tumi just in case tote is a really great one. Like I said, I have it in black and I think it's worth it. And like I said, if I have that exact item or a very, very similar version or just in a different color, I think it's 100% worth the money. Next item is going to be one for the gentleman. This one retails for $530. I remember when these boats were like $350 in the good old days, like a decade ago. This one is $354.99, and it is the Salvatore Ferragamo reversible belt, and kind of like in this silver kind of gunmetal-y color. I still cannot believe after all these years Salvatore Ferragamo is still on the anniversary sale. Like I said, we talked about Burberry, Chloe, so many Alexander Wang, so many other brands. I believe Mulberry one year was on the anniversary sale. There was so many designer brands on the anniversary sale, and every single year it's been less and less and less and less. And you know, here in 2022 we still have Salvatore Ferragamo participating on the anniversary sale. I think this is one of the best finds ever. I think Salvatore Ferragamo belt, first of all, I think Salvatore Ferragamo is a very respectable, classic, classy Italian brand, and I feel like these belts are not overdone or overplayed versus some of their competitors. And so if you've been wanting a nice classic belt that goes with suits, that goes with denim, that goes with absolutely everything, I think that the Ferragamo one is pretty much a great deal, and it's almost $200 off the original MSRP. And like I said, I feel like the past years some of the Ferragamo belt buckle designs are not the best, but I do like this design of this year. So if you have been thinking about a nice designer belt to add into your collection, I would say go for the Ferragamo one. And the ninth item, which is going to be the Longchamp Expandable tote, retails for $195, and it is $150 on the anniversary sale. This is an item that usually goes out of stock. I remember last year it went out of stock, but I feel like this year they overstocked in it, and they have so many colors, so many variations. Usually in past years, usually like 2 or 3 colors, 4 colors max. They have the Longchamp Expandable totes. Now I will say, you know, I was just talking about how I like the Tumi one, or like the other one's better. I like this one because this is like the regular standard $145 size, like the regular large one. I like this one more for more as an everyday bag. I wouldn't necessarily use this one as a travel bag, just because for me I feel like it's a little too small, but I'm almost 6 foot, so it probably could be more of a frame thing for me. But I love this one a lot, just because if you're going shopping, if you have things to get done, if you're throughout the day, you just have so much stuff, and you know, maybe you overstuff your bag, or you're going to your friend's house, maybe they gift you some stuff, or you know, whatever. I find that this one is a little bit more practical for more of the everyday, especially if you live in the city and you don't have a car. I think this is a really great one, and this one would always sell out on the anniversary sale. Guys, those are going to be my top 9 favorites from the anniversary sale that are still in stock. I really went through the list, and I feel like these are really the ones that I added. I should have added 10, but honestly I didn't really find a 10th item that I really thought was worth adding into this list. I think these 9s are perfect, still in stock, well curated, and also the Barefoot Dreams blanket that I substituted from Nordstrom Rack and QVC as my 10th place. But yeah guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I love each and every single one of you. This video will go out on Friday, meaning that there will be a live stream at 7. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure to be on the live stream so you can ask me any questions, or we can kiki with the girls. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. All links and everything will be linked down below. Make sure to check out my community page and Instagram. Y los miro hasta la próxima video. And what do we think about this background? I'm starting to like it. Like I say, I always play around in every few videos, and I'm talking way too much, so Sergio's gonna log out. Y los miro hasta la próxima video. Bye guys, and take care.